Yo, Reset Reacts back with another video. So today's video, you're going to be looking at this single baby mom. Yo, situation's kind of dire still, but I'll tell you what, I'll let her explain it herself in her own words and I'll give my thoughts after.
It's just like, I'm not the type of person that feels sorry for myself, but I'm just, every time I look at my son, I just cry because there's just there's no way I put us in this position. Like, there's just no way, and I did. And it's just like, I'm so sorry. So sorry, baby. And I'm so sorry. It is like, yeah, I might be at someone else's house, but who's to know how long this is gonna last? Like, all of our stuff is in the storage. I can't even get my soap, toothbrush, toys for my son to play with.
Oh, well, first off, that sounds like a bit of a lie, because I mean, come on. If you know you're somewhere in like an absolute emergency, the very least you're going to do is pack your toothbrush and a flannel. Maybe some of the youth's toys in like a little separate thing just to keep to hand, you know, just in case you need them. Like emergency supplies, you get me? Definitely not packing absolutely everything into storage. Like, what's the point of that? Even if you were living out of your car, it's like, yo, gotta have at least 2 spare pairs of drawers, you get me? What are you gonna do with the one pair? Just, you know, like flip them over.
Like, nothing. And he just laughs it off. Every time he just laughs it off. Oh, y'all don't need that right now. And don't use lights and water. And before he left, he's like, respect my house.
Yeah, man, I see. Seems a little bit strict, but yeah, you gotta lay down some ground rules. You gotta lay that foundation down and let people know that you can't take the piss. So yeah, he told you what it is. If you don't like it, yo, house rules.
Oh, but you don't have to tell me these things. I already know that you're doing me a favor, so I'm going to do that. And it's just like, before we got here at his house yesterday, you know, he let me know, all you got to do is cook clean and, you know, and have sex occasionally. I've been friends with you over 15 years, best friends with you. I've never had sex with you. Why would I do that now? What?
Well, it's a harsh reality to have to wake up to and finally realize, but yo, if it's a man, he's not your friend, simple as. I'm sure you've been told this many times over the years. I'm sure you've heard this many times over the years, even if not directly for you in your situation. You've definitely heard other people saying it. Like, yo, it's like what Granny used to say, can't hear, you must feel. And it's a shame that you gotta go through that, but you knew better. To be fair, 15 years is a mad one, to be fair. That's a long time to just be sitting on some sneaky predator vibes, you get me? Just sitting in line and waiting. That is some creepy stuff. So boy, that guy's got patience, waited until you were at your most vulnerable and just trying to swoop in now and take advantage. And really, it's not about that at all. Kind of disgusting on the man's behalf still. No, not even kind of, like very disgusting on the man's behalf still. It's one of them ones, so if you don't want to help her, then don't help her, but yo, don't like coerce her, you get me? Like, that's a bit mad. Like, that's dirty and not even the good kind, you get me? Like, that's foul, bro.
This is disrespect. That was before I came here. Laughed it off, brushed it off, but it's literally just a different story now. Now it's to the point where we're literally in the dark. He told me don't open any blinds to let any light through because the leasing office is right here.
Yeah, like, don't open up the blinds. I mean, that's some captive business. That's like mad. That is like, don't open the blinds, mind the water. Yo, that's mad. But really, it's like I said before, house rules. If you don't like it, then leave. You don't have to be there, you get me? Yeah, you keep saying don't open the blinds, but really, that don't really make sense though, because it's like, yo, alright, then you don't want to open the blinds. You know, mind whatever water you're using, probably, you know, mind clean up after yourself and mind what you're eating and make sure you put it back in the fridge and whatever. Yeah, I get all of that, but really, if you can't open the blinds, as you said, you can't go outside. Like, what's to stop you from going outside? Go to the park, go for a walk around the block, do something, or just sit down in the dark. Like, that's mad. Take some responsibility.
Be mindful of the water. We have to take a bath. I have to brush my teeth.
Joke ting. So what, you gotta brush your teeth with the flipping bath water? Mad? Wait. I thought your toothbrush and stuff was packed up in storage anyway. Flipping lies.
I'm always going to be mindful of that. Before he left out to go to work, hey, I'm about to go to work. You know, respect my place. Don't open the blinds. Don't go outside. Like I said, I'm in here with a 2-year-old. So that is hard. It's very, very hard.
Another video here. Let's have a quick look then.
But look at you. Look how far you've come. You faced your trauma. And you came out on the other side. And I'm sorry to get a little emotional, but there were some times there when I was really worried about you, Miss Girl. Look at you today. I am so proud of you. You survived, baby. You're a survivor.
You're on your period, innit?
Yeah, like you'd have to be a robot not to be feeling that really. It's like, yo, do you feel bad for this girl? And I do feel bad for the situation. It is just flipping sad, bro. Like, that's what it is. It's like, it's hard to even take the piss or to mock it or...
You know what? This is just too sick. I thought this whole revenge thing was gonna be fun, but you've done everything you can to ruin it.
That sounds like a horrible situation, but really, this is why it's important to have family and to be mindful of who you lay down with, you get me? Because, well, that's some grimy work. That's nasty work. Like, how could you even find yourself in that position? Like, where's your family? Like, where's the baby's dad? Like, he's okay for his son to just be going through that. Well, you ain't got no sisters, no cousins, no friends. Nothing. You got no one. No one and nothing, yeah? Like, why put yourself in this position? It is sad, but you do have to take some responsibility and accountability at the end of the day. Because I bet if anyone was trying to tell you, nah, he ain't no good, or don't do this, don't do that, you probably would have been the first one telling them to
Money business, that's all, just money business.
Can't really have it both ways. Out here begging, basically, when you're begging, roll out. It's like you're not taking advice from people either. Can't have it both ways. Even if you were to go and find like a flipping, like a homeless shelter or something, there's got to be something you can do. There's got to be something you can do. And to be fair, as a young woman as well, you're bound to find some kind of woman's shelter or woman's refuge or something somewhere. Even if you go to like a Salvation Army, there's got to be something you can do. Don't need to be just kept captive like that. Well, it's not even captive, it's like voluntarily captive, you get me? Because it's like he's giving you the parameters, and the parameters seem very, very harsh, but it's like, yo, you're not forced to be there, but it's like you're stuck there. It's like, man, the whole thing, it's more than just like more than a grey area. It sounds flipping horrible, and I wouldn't want to be in that position, especially with my kid as well. Just so vulnerable, but like at the same time, I bet you were boss chick and flipping didn't have to listen to nobody, don't need no man, independent woman, all of this. So, yo, if this is what it is, then this is what it is. You made your bed, I suppose you're gonna have to lie in it. Yeah, man, you know what, Rags? Just pray for this girl. Real talk, no one ain't gonna be able to talk any sense into her. No one ain't gonna be able to do anything for her. She's gonna have to figure this stuff out on her own. Yeah, man, hopefully it works out for her, you get me? I mean, even if it's not for her sake, but for her 2-year-old son. Alright, Carl, like this apartment now, like, is it a 1-bedroom? It's like, is that you in the bed with them? Like, you get me? Like, man pressing his foot off of his back, boosting him to get leverage so he can press his mum. Yo, if you like the video, drop me a like, drop me a comment, drop me a subscribe, whatever the case may be. Just interact for the full reset, you get me? Let's get this engagement up. The more that you engage, the more I can do, the more I'll be back. Anyway, take care, man. Bless, yeah? Alright, cool, peace. Alright, safe, cool, nice one. Alright, cheers. Alright, thanks. Alright, cool. Bye, 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 bye.